Fall is finally here and I am so happy because I do not have to deal with this 100-degree weather. Instead, now I can finally start wearing all the things that I like to wear the most. But if you have no idea what to wear for the fall, today I'm going to be going over the best fall essentials that you need for this season. Alright, so let's start off from the top, bottom. Right now I'm going to be going over all the tops that you need for this fall. The first thing that I can tell you that you're going to need this season is going to be a flannel. Now, I am the biggest fan of the flannel. In fact, the flannel is probably what I'm going to be wearing the most this season, just because there are so many different ways that you can wear it. And another thing you can play around with is going to be the color of the actual flannel. Since it is the fall season, I am going to be wearing more earth tones, but you can definitely still play around with a bunch of different colors. If I'm not sticking to a certain color palette, I also like to consider what looks best on my skin tone. Anyways, the best places, in my opinion, to pick up a flannel is going to be Cotton On, Uniqlo, H&M, and Paxton. I'm going to be leaving links in the description so that way you can pick up these fall essentials for yourself as well. Anyways, the next thing that you're going to need is going to be the exact thing that I'm wearing right now, and that is going to be a hoodie. Now, there are plenty of different hoodies that you could choose from, whether it's a plain hoodie, logo hoodie, or even a graphic hoodie, which I don't really wear too much, but it does all depend on your personal style. My two favorite ones are going to be the plain hoodies and the logo hoodies. One hoodie I've been wearing a lot of recently is my Tommy Hilfiger collab with the Space Jam hoodie. That's probably my favorite hoodie that I own, but that one is more on the pricey side. You could definitely pick up some more affordable ones. I know ASOS sells some really affordable ones, or even H&M, so it does all depend on your personal preference and your budget. Anyways, the next thing that I'm going to be wearing a lot of this season is going to be denim jackets. Now, I have 3 denim jackets right now. I have them in completely different washes, so it just depends on what I'm feeling that day. I have a light wash one, a dark wash one, and even a black denim jacket. These 3 washes are very versatile. I can pretty much wear it with whatever I want, and a lot of these things can be worn together. For example, I just mentioned a hoodie. If it is a little bit colder outside, I could throw on the hoodie, and even on top of that, I could throw on a denim jacket, and it's going to look just as good. And obviously, these don't have to be crazy expensive, because I've gone to stores where denim jackets are like $65, but the next day I went to Target and I saw a denim jacket for only $35, so literally half the price, but it looks just as good. So I definitely recommend you pick up a hoodie as well. The next essential that you need for this season is going to be crew neck sweatshirts. Now, this is probably my favorite thing to wear in the fall, just because it's so simple yet it looks so good. And again, you could definitely play around with different things. You could wear logo ones, graphic ones, or even plain essential ones. Honestly, I can't pick my favorite because I really like all 3 of them. It just depends on what I'm trying to go for that day. But if you don't have any right now, I definitely recommend starting with the essential colors. So like black, gray, navy, even an olive green one would look really good as well. So definitely play around with the colors that you choose. Either way, a crew neck sweatshirt is going to look really good for this season. The final essential top that I really recommend you pick one up is one that not a lot of people wear, and that is going to be a Sherpa jacket. Now, I have a corduroy Sherpa jacket, but I am currently looking for a denim Sherpa jacket. Pretty much on those days that are very cold outside, even in the fall. If you need one piece that's going to keep you warm, I definitely recommend a Sherpa jacket. It looks really good. It's going to keep you warm. That's pretty much all you could ask for this season. They are very easy to wear. I probably would wear a long sleeve or a thermal underneath, so that way I'm nice and warm and I look good as well. But that's pretty much it for the top pieces. The next thing that we should talk about are going to be the bottom pieces. Now, usually when it comes to fall, most people are going to be wearing denim, more specifically dark denim jeans. This wash is really popular in the fall just because it goes really well with those dark earth tones that I was mentioning earlier, and they look good with most fall colors. That's why dark denim jeans are a perfect option for the fall. Now, to pick up some affordable ones, you could definitely check out places like H&M or ASOS, but if you want high quality ones, I honestly recommend checking out Levi's, Paxton, or even American Eagle. Those 3 are my favorite places to pick up high quality denim. And when it comes to the fall, you should definitely be investing in higher quality denim, because higher quality denim tends to be a little bit more thicker, which is going to keep you more warm in the fall, so that is a good option as well. Anyways, if you're not into the whole denim thing, or maybe you just want an alternative to the denim, another thing that I'm going to be wearing a lot of in the fall are going to be chinos. Now, I personally am a huge fan of chinos. I feel like not a lot of younger guys wear them, but they definitely should be. So even if you're in high school, if you're in early college, whatever the case is, if you're not wearing chinos, highly recommend that you start right now. Now, I know sometimes most people wear chinos and they're really baggy. Don't get me wrong, I do like how that looks, but that's more for like a streetwear type thing. I think chinos are a good opportunity to make yourself dress a little bit more sophisticated. So if you're in an occasion where you want to be taken a little bit more seriously, some slim fit chino pants are going to be a really good option for that. And another thing that I like to do in the fall is dress a little bit more bummy. Sometimes it's cold outside, sometimes I don't feel like doing anything, so I need something that's comfortable, warm, and like I said, I just don't feel like dressing up. So one thing that I really recommend for the fall is going to be some slim fit sweatpants. I've been really liking Gymshark, Young LA, and even Alphalete. Those 3 places are my favorite places to pick up some nice sweatpants for the fall. Like I said, the tapered way looks a lot better. That's also really easy to pair. You can just throw on a hoodie with it and you have a nice cozy outfit, because I know a lot of people who don't think that you could dress good and dress, kind of bummy at the same time. There is definitely a good balance between bummy and dressing nice. Most people like to call that athleisure, but that is definitely something that I'm going to be wearing in the fall, so I definitely recommend that you pick some up as well. Anyways, the next thing that we should be talking about is going to be footwear. Now, not a lot of people pay attention to footwear, especially younger guys. Don't pay attention at all to footwear when it comes to fall fashion. Now, let me tell you right now, footwear is very important, especially in the fall, because if you're anything like me, if you wear something really light throughout the fall and your toes get cold, that is probably the most annoying feeling that I have felt. So an easy way to avoid that is going to be some heavier sneakers. So leather sneakers are definitely a good option in the fall. I know Adidas Stan Smiths are a good option, even something like Air Force Ones if you want to go a little bit more casual. But again, if you're into that whole bummy thing, another good option is going to be Reebok Classic Leathers. As long as it's a leather sneaker, it's going to work good for the fall. Now, the next type of footwear, a lot of younger guys might disagree with me, and that is going to be a pair of boots, because a lot of younger guys, especially those in high school, do not like to wear boots in school for whatever reason. If you're scared people are going to make fun of you or whatever the case is, I promise you need to get over that. One, most people don't care what you wear, which kind of brings me to my next point. You shouldn't even be dressing for other people. You should be dressing for yourself. So as long as you look good for yourself, you're going to feel good for yourself. And an easy way to do that in the fall is going to be some boots. Now, I have some President boots from Thursday Boots, but the next pair of boots that I'm going to be picking up is going to be a pair of Chelsea boots. Now, as soon as I get them, I'm probably going to make a video about them, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I personally am a big fan of boots, and I think a lot more younger guys should be wearing them more often. So throughout this fall season, I'm definitely going to be proving that with the next few videos that I have planned out. Anyways, let's move on to accessories, the final part of the list. Now, most accessories you can wear year round. So things like chains, necklaces, watches, bracelets, anything like that, you can wear pretty much year round. So that doesn't really change throughout the fall. Now there are certain fall accessories that look really good. If you're into scarves, you can definitely wear scarves. I personally have never bought a scarf in my life, so I'm probably not going to be wearing that too much throughout the fall. But stuff like beanies are a really good option in the fall. Now, one thing that I struggle with in the fall a lot is my ears get extremely cold. Now, I don't know if that's a normal thing or maybe my ears are just way too big. Either way, I'm going to be wearing beanies throughout the fall, so that way my ears aren't cold, because it is just an annoying feeling when I'm walking around with my ears are cold. Now, if there is sun outside, you could definitely wear something like a hat if you prefer hats over beanies, but that's entirely up to you. But those are pretty much the things that I'm going to be wearing all throughout fall, so I hope this video did help you out, and I hope it inspired you for this new season coming up. Anyways, if it did help you out, make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, in this channel I simplify men's fashion, so make sure to do that right now. I'll leave a button right here, and here are a few videos that I think could really help you out. But anyways, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.